Pois bem, buenas. Estamos aqui em Estocolmo. Nosso destino é Oslo. A gente vai para a capital da Noruega. De A319 dessa vez. Aparentemente o aeroporto lá não comporta muita coisa. Mas é isso que a gente tem para hoje. Vamos fazer essa primeira pernada, que não deve ser muito grande.
You arriving and departing runways 19er left, 19er right, 26. Wind 150 at A. Cav OK. Temperature 19er. Dew point 10. QNH 1009er. Transition level 70 advise on course heading, altitude, and if traffic service is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Oscar.
Informação Oscar.
Stockholm Arlanda Air.
O 009. É o Voltan 0425. Nosso Coast Index é o 5. Nós vamos voar no 340. Previsto lá menos 52 graus. Temperatura no solo aqui em Copenhague é de 19 graus. Grupo pausa no top of climb é de 35.500. Tá ok, tá batendo ali. A gente decola de Eco Sierra Serra Alpha pela 19 da direita, com a saída Ars 5 Golf. E a gente está previsto chegar lá pela 01 Lima, chegada Ezeba 4 Lima. Eco Sierra Serra Alpha. 19 da direita. Nosso Zero Fuel é 56.1. Vamos ver a nossa preliminar lá. Então 425. Dia 28. Alfa Romeo Novembro para Oslo. Zero Fuel Weight Takeoff 860. Land Weight 58.8 previsto. Nosso CG de 30. Nosso bloco é de 4.8. Reserva deu 0.1, alterna 1.1. 20 minutos aí de lambuja, tá tranquilo. 145, 145, 148, flaps 1 up 04 com 68 flex. Tá ótimo. Dá uma olhada aqui. Então, a primeira restrição da carta é 2100. Acima de 2100, tá? Então, depois a subida é livre. A gente está previsto iniciar 340 nível de cruzeiro. Qualquer coisa o controle vai restringir pra gente. Altitude de transição é 5000. Contact Stockholm departure when instructed by tower. And for additional departure instructions refer to 1013. Pista 119 da direita. Climb on 184 track to Sierra Alpha 705, Sierra Alpha 740. Beleza, climb on 184 track to distance to the right. Ok, aqui são observações normais da rota. A gente decolando pela 119 da direita, a gente decola com curva à esquerda em ascensão no rumo 237. Vou pedir pra ele já. Deixa eu ver como é que tá a situação aqui. Dá pra pedir. Só lembrar qual que é a informação. É a Oscar. Stockholm clearance. Good afternoon. Time 425 with information Oscar. Request IFR to Oslo.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Scandinavian 722 radio check. Scandinavian 722 with information Yankee. Request IFR clearance to Helsinki.
Time 425. Information Oscar is current. Cleared to Oslo via the ROS 5 Golf departure runway 19er right. Initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 120.155 squawk 5643.
Atlanta clearance, hello, this is Viking 2 Charlie with information Juliet and KNH 1017.
Clear to Oslo via RC5 Golf departure via runway 19er right. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure frequency will be 120.155 and squawk 5643 for turn 425.
IFR clearance.
1 second while I grab the paperwork. Time 425. Read back correct. Ground will be on 121.908.
Ground will be 121.908. Time 425. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard Latam Brazil Flight 425 heading to Oslo. My name is Astrid Hansen and I'm joined by my wonderful colleagues Lars, Ingrid and Bjorn. We're thrilled to have you with us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to our friendly crew. Thank you for choosing Latam Brazil and enjoy your flight.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Eu vou liberar a GPU já. Let's perform the departure briefing.
We'll be departing from runway 19 right. We'll be flying the Aeros 5 Golf departure, with an initial climb clearance to 4,000. Transition altitude is 5,000. After takeoff, we'll follow the SID profile with a left turn to heading 270, intercepting ARS, climbing to flight level 240. Weather at departure shows no significant weather expected en route. In the event of an engine failure below 400, we'll continue straight ahead and follow ATC instructions. Above 400, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure, climbing to 3,000 before turning back. For any abnormalities or emergencies before V1, we'll reject the takeoff and apply maximum braking. After V1, we'll continue the takeoff, handle the emergency, and communicate with ATC. We have been cleared as filed. Squawk code is 5643, and departure frequency will be 120.155. We're configured for takeoff with flaps 5. V1 is 142 knots, VR is 147 knots, and V2 is 152 knots. We'll climb out at V2 plus 10 knots. I think we're ready to go, Captain.
Beleza, então nós estamos em Copenhagen, a gente está no terminal 2, gate 65, a gente vai puxar. Provavelmente com o nariz à esquerda vai taxiar via Delta, Yankee ou Zulu. Depois ingressa em Yankee, Yankee 10, cabeceira da direita, beleza? A gente está configurado então V145, VR145, V2148, flaps config 1, trim em up.4, a gente vai decolar de flex, temperatura 68 graus. No início da decolagem, então a gente vai monitorando, qualquer coisa abaixo de 100 nós a gente aborta a decolagem, entre 100 e VR somente se for master warning, colisão com pássaro, perda de controlabilidade ou no safe flight. Após a V1, a gente vai permanecer na decolagem, subir até pelo menos 400 pés, aviate, navigate, communicate, ECAM actions, a gente gerencia, segue publicado para retorno aqui no aeroporto. Os riscos aqui da área somente aviação geral e pássaros na vizinhança do aeroporto. E a gente prossegue. A nossa saída prevista então é a RD5 Golf, decolou, curva à direita. A gente assume aí a 237 até a gente interceptar a primeira posição e segue em subida conforme as restrições e orientações do controle. Pela carta, a única restrição é passar acima de 2100 no primeiro fixo, então tem que subir com um gradiente um pouquinho maior do que o normal. A gente entra com o piloto automático assim que possível. Pela nossa load sheet preliminar, nós temos um takeoff weight de 60.9, está abaixo do máximo, está dentro para a operação da performance aqui no aeroporto. É isso. Vamos ver como é que está o embarque. Quase. Embarque finalizado. Cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-check. Cockpit preparation checklist. Removed.
Cabin crew, all doors in
4840
flight and
kilograms.
cross-check.
On.
Ladies
Nav.
and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard Leighton
1009
Brazil
set.
Flight 425 heading to Oslo. My name is Astrid Hansen and I'm joined by my wonderful colleagues Lars, Ingrid and Bjorn.
Arlanda...
Seats according to your boarding passes
calma aí.
and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins.
Arlanda ground, good afternoon. TAM 425 is at gate 65. Request engine start and pushback.
Enjoy your flight.
TAM 425, engine start and pushback approved. Face northwest.
Facing northwest, TAM 425.
Over to tower. Blue scan 203.
Release parking brakes, please.
Released. Before start checklist.
Commencing push.
TAM 425, say again
Before
please.
start
I didn't catch
checklist. Released.
Stockholm ground. World Express Series
V1 on 45, VR on 45, V2 on 48, thrust, flex
cargo
C68,
stands.
set and checked.
With information, Mike. Request
Set
IFR
and
clearance
checked.
to Graz.
Caraca, velho. Set and checked.
that. Clearance on request, stand by.
Set and checked. Checked. Olga.
Mike is current. Cleared to Graz
Olga.
by the Papa
Olga.
5 Golf departure.
Oh, tá foda.
Departure runway 19 right. Initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 120.155. Squawk
Closed.
6452.
On.
World Express 003.
Starting engine 1.
Taxi to runway 08 by Zulu Papa X-ray to Scandinavian 849.
Clear to Costa with the RS5 Golf departure. Departure
Aí,
runway
ó,
19
definitiva.
right. Initial climb to 5,000 feet. Departure on 120.155. Squawk 345.
Desafio 856.2, PAC 155, né, total.
Outfit 551 kilo Alpha
Então,
uniform, read back correct.
56.2 com
Ground is on
30.
121.908, safe flight, sir.
56.2.
Beeline 3 kilo hotel ready to taxi.
Beleza. O limite tá previsto 59 aí.
Beeline 3 Kilo
tranquilo.
Hotel, runway 19 right taxi via Charlie Delta, Zulu, Zulu Lima, Papa Alpha, Yankee, Yankee 10.
Starting engine 2.
Runway 19 right taxi via Charlie Delta Zulu, Zulu Lima, Papa Alpha, Yankee, Yankee 10, Beeline 3 Kilo Hotel.
Red Nose 59er Tango contact tower on 128.73.
Over to tower, Red Nose 59er Tango.
Scandinavian 64 Alpha ready to taxi. Scandinavian 64 Alpha, runway 19 right taxi via Foxtrot. Zulu, Zulu November, X-ray, Papa Alpha, Yankee, Yankee 10.
Runway 19 right taxi via Foxtrot, Zulu, Zulu November, X-ray, Papa Alpha, Yankee,
After start
Yankee 10,
checklist.
Scandinavian 64 Alpha.
Off. Checked. 30% set. Neutral.
10 IFR to Turku. Request pushback and engine start.
Vision Jet 59, Arlanda ground, pushback and engine start approved.
Pushback and engine start approved. Thank you very much. Vision Jet 759.
Bypass pin removed.
Ground, Scandinavian 454, ready taxi.
Right is clear.
Scandinavian 454, push and start approved, face north.
Arlanda ground, TAM 425, ready to taxi.
Scandinavian 454,
Clear left
taxi
side.
to runway 26 via Foxtrot Alpha,
Brake check.
Zulu, November X-ray, and X-ray 5.
Flight controls
Thanks
check.
to 551 Kilo Alpha uniform, contact tower on 128.73, safe flight. TAM 425, runway 19er right, taxi via Delta Yankee, Yankee 10, cross
Weather.
runway 19er right at your discretion.
Taxi to runway 19 right via Delta Yankee 10 at my discretion, então 425. Vamos lá, 2519 da direita. Beleza. Vai reto.
Anatolian 41 Victor contact tower on 128.73.
Over to tower, Anatolian 41 Victor.
Radio check. Underground, Lima Zulu Foxtrot is at stand 39 and is requesting clearance to Oslo. Clear to Oslo via RS5G departure runway 19 right, initial climb to 4,000 feet, and squawk 3231, Finnair 511.
Swiss 121 Lima, contact tower on 128.73.
Over to tower 128.73 for Swiss 121 Lima. Arlanda ground, Scandinavian 823 at stand 37, ready for push and start.
Pegar a direita aqui.
Arlanda ground, Scandinavian 551
E vai embora.
requesting clearance to Oslo.
Arlanda ground, this is citation 3 Charlie Hotel. We are requesting IFR clearance for our flight to Gothenburg.
Scandinavian 551 is requesting clearance to Karlstad.
Scandinavian 8909 pushback approved, face northwest.
To runway 21 left via Alpha Bravo, Zulu Lima, X-ray, Yankee and Yankee 1, Scandinavian 899.
Firefly Air 45 requesting pushback and start.
Firefly Air 45 pushback and start approved, face north. B-line 3 Kilo Hotel contact tower on 128.73.
Over to tower, B-line 3 Kilo Hotel.
Scandinavian 551, radio check. Arlanda ground, this is Scandinavian 551 at stand 5, requesting IFR clearance to Tromsø airport.
Speedbird 1234 requesting IFR clearance with information Tango.
Firefly Air 45 requesting pushback and start.
Scandinavian 64 Alpha contact tower on 128.73.
Over to tower, Scandinavian 64 Alpha.
Push and start approved, face west, Scandinavian 83.
Scandinavian 823 contact tower on 128.73. So long.
E linha de decolagem aí.
Arlanda ground, Ryanair 11 Romeo Juliet, request IFR clearance to Krakow. Arlanda ground, repeat last transmission.
KLM 83 Charlie contact tower on 128.73.
Over to
Taxi
tower,
checklist.
KLM 83 Charlie.
Checked.
Underground, good day.
Config 1 plus F.
273, request IFR clearance to Bergen.
On and auto. Normal.
Ground Siberia 788, report down.
Take off, no blow.
Siberian Airlines 788, say again your request.
Arlanda ground, Finnair. Arlanda ground, Finnair 714. Request push and start.
Finnair 714, push and start approved. Face northwest.
19 left via Charlie Delta, Zulu Whiskey, Whiskey 8, Lufthansa 2415.
Runway 01 left approved, taxi via Alpha Bravo 1 and contacting tower on 128.73 when ready for departure, Scandinavian 551. Scandinavian 551 is ready for push and start.
Sangster 551 Kilo Alpha Uniform, push and start approved, face northwest.
Push and start approved, face northwest, Scandinavian 551.
Contacting tower 128.73, Firefly Air 45, goodbye. Firefly Air 45 requesting pushback and start.
Firefly Air 45, pushback and start approved, face west.
Good morning, British 70 is clear of the active. Requesting taxi to the gate, please.
Brit Air 67, Arlanda ground, taxi to gate via Whiskey 8. Mike, uniform Echo, Romeo.
Scandinavian 909, contact departure on 120.155.
120.155, Scandinavian 909.
Alana Tower, good morning. 1T November 490-123 would like to open up its IFR flight plan to Echo Sierra November Oscar Airport.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute. Sierra Kilo Foxtrot, contact departure.
Departure, Sierra Kilo Foxtrot.
Sierra Kilo Foxtrot, say again your last message.
Arlanda Tower, Sierra Echo India Kilo Foxtrot, request clearance VFR2.
KLM 83, Charlie, contact departure.
Switching to departure, KLM 83 Charlie.
E linha de leve para decolar.
Kilo Hotel holding short 19er right, ready for departure.
Mel saindo ali, ó. Brussels.
Beeline 3 Kilo Hotel, winds 150 at 8, runway 19er right, cleared for takeoff.
19er right, cleared for takeoff, Beeline 3 Kilo Hotel.
Arlanda Tower, Dam 425 is holding short, runway 19er right, is acknowledged with the aircrafts on the holding short point.
Red Nose 59er Tango, contact departure, good day.
Departure for Red Nose 59er Tango, good day.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
TAM 425, Arlanda Tower, runway 19er right, hold short, you're number 2 behind the 20N. TAM 425, Arlanda Tower, runway 19er right, winds 150 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 19er right, TAM 425. Cleared for departure. Você pedir permissão, ele não manda você esperar, ele simplesmente some com as aeronaves à tua frente, então tem que pedir quando for a tua vez mesmo. Um bugzinho, né? Lembrar de reportar depois. Line-up checklist. Runway 19er right, confirmed. 19er right, confirmed. TARA. Off. Your left. Take off.
Arlanda Tower, November Sierra Kilo 429, requesting IFR clearance to Frankfurt.
Man flag 68, SRS, runway, autothrust below.
Clear to Frankfurt via the November Oscar Sierra Lima 5 Lima departure, then as filed. Departure runway 8, initial climb 4000, departure
checked.
On 120.155, squawk 1373.
Gear up.
Scandinavian 125, contact departure.
Contact departure, Scandinavia 125.
Será que é plano o terreno?
Scandinavian 62 Yankee, contact departure on 126.655.
Lever climb, thrust climb, climb and nav.
TAM 425, contact departure on 120.155.
Departure 120.155, TAM 425. Arlanda departure, good afternoon, TAM 425, climbing via Ars 5 Golf.
TAM 425, Stockholm
Flex
departure,
0.
identified, climb flight level 050.
Climb to flight level 050, TAM 425.
Descend altitude 2500, cleared for ILS runway 26 approach.
Scandinavian 823, contact Arlanda Tower on 128.73.
Over to Arlanda Tower 128.73, Scandinavian 82.
TAM 425, climb flight level 210.
Climbing to flight level 210, TAM 425. Altitude selector 210.
969, climb flight level 230.
Flight level 23, correction, 230, Scandinavian 6969.
Set standard.
Arlanda departure, Scandinavian 4269, passing 2000 for 4000. Ars 5C departure.
Scandinavian 969, Stockholm departure identified. Cleared direct Aros, climb flight level 200. Scandinavian 2031, contact Arlanda Tower on 128.73.
Tower 128.73, Scandinavian 2031.
Stockholm departure, Scandinavian 1123, climbing flight level 040. Climb flight level 050, Scandinavian 1123.
Scandinavian 1123, climb flight level 210.
Climb flight level 210, Scandinavian 1123.
Scandinavian 302, climb flight level 310.
310, Scandinavian 02.
Climb flight level 310, November Sierra Kilo 49er.
Scandinavia 02-4, are we clear to capture ILS for runway 01 left?
Firefly Air 45, contact Arlanda Tower on 128.73.
135,
425,
for red
climb flight level 280.
Climbing flight level 280, TAM 425.
Dear guests, we are now at a safe altitude and you are welcome to use your electronic
Scandinavian
devices.
45
Please
Lima,
ensure they
say
are
requested altitude.
Oh, and just a little reminder. Our onboard Wi-Fi service is available now if you'd like to stay connected during the flight. Thank you for flying with LATAM Brazil and enjoy your journey.
QNH 1008, Scandinavian 45 Lima.
red nose 3120, clear for clearance to Vienna.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Clear to the Baba 5G departure, then a south, departure to runway 19 right, initial climb to 4000, squawk 1127, red nose 3120.
Scandinavian 26 Bravo, contact Arlanda Tower on 128.73. Air France 1123, contact Arlanda Tower on 128.73.
Contact Arlanda Tower on 128.73, Air France 1123.
Scandinavian 235, climb flight level 270.
Climb flight level 270, Scandinavian 235.
Scandinavian 235, climb flight level 320.
Climbing flight level 320, Scandinavian 235.
Scandinavian 26 Bravo, climb flight level 330.
TAM 425, climb flight level 340.
Climbing flight level 340, TAM 425.
Scandinavian 2026, contact Sweden, control on 132.48.
132.48, Scandinavian 2026.
Stockholm approach, flight 555 is requesting 7,000 feet.
Firefly 5885, descend altitude 7,000 feet. Scandinavian 1740, climb flight level 270.
1740.
TAM 425, contact Sweden control on 118.205.
Switching to Sweden control on 118.205, TAM 425. Sweden control, TAM 425. Evening, climbing from flight level 200 to flight level 340.
TAM 425, Sweden control identified. Got KV.
Sweden control, good evening, Lufthansa 749 Golf, maintaining flight level 350.
Lufthansa 749 Golf, Sweden control identified. Good evening.
Lufthansa 749 Golf, request descending flight level 170. Cleared at Nylock to Papa arrival into Stockholm Arlanda, and when ready descend flight level 260, Lufthansa 749 Golf.
Scandinavian 1562, contact Stockholm approach on 120.155.
Right turn to heading 130, descend and maintain 2,500 feet until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 19 left approach, Scandinavian 1562. Going to Stockholm approach 120.155, Scandinavian 1562.
Sweden control, Finnair 1 Tango Charlie is passing flight level 200, climbing to flight level 350. Good morning.
Finnair 1 Tango Charlie, Sweden control, climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, Finnair 1 Tango Charlie.
Sweden Control, Ryanair 813, flight level 350. Good evening.
Ryanair 813, Sweden Control identified, guard KV Charles.
Sweden Center /care 5906, request IFR clearance to Echo Foxtrot Kilo Alpha.
Lufthansa 749er November, contact Stockholm approach on 120.155.
120.155, Lufthansa 749er November.
November 123 Alpha Zulu.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, roger. Cargo Dog 003, contact Helsinki Control on 134.575.
Contact Helsinki Control on 134.575.
Sweden Control, good evening, Lufthansa 749er November, passing flight level 270, descending altitude 4,000 feet. Sweden Control, good evening, Scandi 749er November, maintaining flight level 360.
Scandinavian 749er November, Sweden Control identified, good evening.
Sweden Control, good evening, Blue Scan 158 is with you descending flight level 70.
Blue Scan 158, Sweden Control identified, good evening.
401008, Blue Scan 158.
Descend 137 feet, QNH 989er, Scandinavian 8 Delta Foxtrot.
TAM 425, Sweden Control, expect the ESEB4 Lima arrival. I'll start your descent in about 5 minutes.
Expecting the ESEB4 Lima arrival. TAM 425.
Stockholm, Victor Kilo 2, passing flight level 140, climbing to 230.
Victor Kilo 2, Sweden Control, good evening.
Cirrus Victor Kilo 2, contact Stockholm approach on 120.155.
Approach on 120.155, good evening, Victor Kilo 2.
Sweden Control, good evening, British Cabin with you at flight level 150.
Mesma 2005, Sweden Control identified, good evening.
Martin 345, we are flight level 350.
Martin Air 345, Sweden Control identified, good afternoon.
Lufthansa 574, contact Sweden Control on 124.855.
Vamos terminar de subir, já vamos descer já.
Contact Sweden Control on 124.855, Lufthansa 574.
Lá, ele pagou pra gente a SB4 Lima, deixa eu ver se é essa que tá preparada mesmo. Ela mesmo. Checked. Então, Quenegal no 007. Temperatura lá tá de 16 graus. A gente tem um vento de 150 com 3. A previsão de pouso lá na pista 01. Onde a DA é de 857 pés. Tá ótimo. Beleza, então vamos lá. A gente já vai iniciar a nossa descida pelo procedimento ESSA 4 Lima. Ele tem uma restrição de velocidade durante todo o procedimento de 250 nós e uma restrição para passar exatamente no nível 00 no ponto Golf Mike 403. Ele vai entregar a gente em cima do ponto Insuvi a 5.000 pés. Então eu vou deixar preparado aqui. De Insuvi, curva direita, é mandatório 5.000 nele, a 220 nós. E a gente vai interceptar o localizador. Eco November Golf Mike, Oslo, Norway, e LS é o localizador da pista 01 esquerda. As frequências já estão setadas, localizador em 110.3, curso da final é 012. Nosso final approach fixo é 3.500 pés e o ILS com uma DA de 857. A elevação da pista é de 652 pés, em caso de aproximação perdida a gente sobe mantendo o track da pista que é 012 até 5.000 pés e espera a vetoração pelo approach de Oslo. Nenhuma outra observação, o mínimo de visibilidade lá é de 750 metros para a gente poder executar o procedimento. Beleza. Rapaz, tem uma chuva bizarra na direita aí, hein? Vindo nosso través direita aí, tá uma craca no radar ali. Let's perform the arrival briefing.
We'll be arriving in Oslo on runway 1 left using the ILS approach. We'll be flying the ESSA 4 Lima arrival. Transition level is 9-0. After the star, we'll intercept the ILS to runway 1 left. Weather at arrival shows winds 19.5 at 6 knots, few clouds at 1500 feet, broken at 1800 feet, no significant weather expected. In the event of a missed approach, we'll follow the published missed approach procedure. Squawk code remains 5643, and approach frequency will be 118.48. We'll configure for landing with flaps 30. Final approach speed will be 135 knots.
Ladies and
Once on the
gentlemen, our
ground, we'll be
captain
taxiing to
speaking.
gate
We
west
are
apron 173.
experiencing turbulence. Please
I think
use
we're
your
ready for the
seatbelts.
arrival. Diogo.
Caralho, deu mó chacoalhão ali, cara.
Okay, Captain. All doors in park. Dear passengers, we have reached our final parking position. Captain
Shut up.
Diogo and the cabin crew are now saying goodbye. We wish you a nice stay here in Oslo or safe ongoing travel. Tada!
Sweden control, time 425, top of descent.
Of 34,000 feet, and the weather in Oslo is looking lovely. The temperature is around 10 degrees Celsius with no clouds in sight, so it should be a pleasant landing.
Roger.
Just a reminder,
Ready to descend, time 425.
Atom Brazil shop, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you for flying with us today.
Ready to descend, time 425.
TAM 425, cleared SF4 Lima, arrival into Oslo. When you're ready, descend flight level 260.
Descending to flight level 260 via SB4 Lima, time 425.
Cleared ESSA 4 Lima arrival into Oslo. Descend flight level 260 when ready. TAM 425.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our approach to Oslo. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The usage of the lavatories is no longer allowed at this time. Thank you for your cooperation.
Descend flight level 100.
Descent flight level 100, Tam 425.
With a control Fine 1 Tango Charlie, what is the current frequency? With a control Fine 1 Tango Charlie, what frequency should I use?
Finnair 1 Tango Charlie, you are on Sweden control frequency. Finnair 1 Tango Charlie, contact Polaris control on 118.88. TAM 425, descend flight level 050, QNH 1007.
118 decimal, correction, say again, last transmission. Contact Polaris control on 118.88, Fine 1 Tango Charlie.
Descend 050 QNH 1007, turn 425. É, tem umas célulazinhas bizarras de chuva pra direita aí.
Polaris Control, Nordic 822, flight level 160.
Radar contact.
TAM 425, contact Oslo approach on 118.48.
Oslo approach 118.484, TAM 425.
Nordic 1 Golf Uniform, radar contact.
Oslo approach, good afternoon, TAM 425, descending via ESSA for Lima, crossing flight level 150. A gente tá passando bem no meio da craca, bem no intervalo.
TAM 425, Oslo approach, identified. He expect the ILS runway 1 left approach into Oslo.
Expect ILS 1 Lima approaching to Oslo, TAM 425. É o que já tá programado ali, tá tranquilo.
We're 118.305, Scandinavia 19 Foxtrot, thank you.
Gardermoen departure, Scandinavian 251 with you at 4,000 feet.
Scandinavian 251, Oslo departure identified.
Grounding 550 feet, Thai 955.
Thai 955, climb flight level 220.
Grounding flight level 220, Thai 955. Climbing flight level 220, Thai 955.
Eurowings 223, contact Polaris control on 118.88.
118.88, Eurowings 223.
Scandinavian 462, contact Oslo Tower on 118.305.
Oslo Gardermoen 462, establish ILS 100.
Smile 2, contact Oslo Tower on 118.305.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon and evening. Contacting tower on 118.305. Smile 2. Oslo Tower, Smile 2, 4,000 feet.
Caravan Smile 2, Oslo departure identified.
Nordic 822, contact Sweden Control on 134.455.
134.455 for Nordic 822.
Squawk 5452, Brumax 66 Kilo Echo. Direct Golf Mike 440, climb reserve 200, Brumax 66 Kilo Echo. Proceed direct Golf Mike 440, Brumax 66 Kilo Echo and maintain 4,000 feet.
Blue Max 66 Kilo Echo, contact Polaris Control on 118.88.
Vector Golf Mike 442, the no navigation. Nordic 61.
TAM 425, direct in SU.
220, Fairline 425. 118.88, Fairline 425.
Gardermoen departure, this is Rescue 6, request IFR flight to Echo November Bravo Romeo with information Romeo, Rescue 6. I'll have your clearance in just a second. Clear to Fresland after departure.
Directing SUV, TAM 425.
Ready to pick up IFR clearance to Bergen. Nordic 61.
Approach checklist. 1007 set.
Turning
Captain, cabin is ready.
065.
On. 857 feet set.
19 right.
Medium armed.
Your electronic devices and stow them until
Normal.
we arrive at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away. Ensure your seats are in the full upright.
Direct in SUV, TAM 425.
We will be taxiing to Gate West
vamos pegar
Apron
chuva.
173
Okay,
upon
enough
landing.
first
Ó o bicho
Canadian
vindo.
4546.
Operation.
Direct Nufsa
Nossa.
for Scandinavian 4546. Scandinavian 4546. Scandinavian 4546, say again.
Ele jogou a gente praticamente no Initial Fix. A gente cortou
Departure
pedação da
SAS
Star. Muito bom.
269, passing flight level 035 for flight level 070. Climb flight level 070, SAS 269.
Scandinavian
Ai, que a chuva tá andando
269,
muito rápido.
climb flight level 220.
Climb flight level 220, SAS 269. Climb flight level 210, Scandinavian 4546. Scandinavian 4546, contact Polaris Control on 118.88.
Mas como a gente não tem o tilt, e também é uma coisa que tá muito estranha, ó. O radar tá plotando uma chuva. Visualmente olhando aqui, ó, tem nada.
Scandinavian 4546.
Eu não sei o tilt do radar, entendeu? Aí é foda, tipo assim, é só uma indicação visual aqui, mas só de bonito.
Departure, good evening, Scandinavian 236, passing 2,000 feet.
Scandinavian 236, Oslo departure identified, climb 5,000, direct Golf Mike 442. Climb flight level 220, Scandinavian 4546. Over to Polaris 118.88, Scandinavian 4546. Departure, good afternoon, Scandinavian 625, with you 2,000 feet. 2,000, Scandinavian 625. Scandinavian 625, climb flight level 210.
Flight level 210, Scandinavian 625.
Climb 5000, direct Golf Mike 440, Skyway 771. Climb flight level 210, Skyway 771.
Mas assim, uma coisa que é bizarra, olha a velocidade que essa nave tá andando. Olha o tamanho dela. Ela tem, sem sacanagem, umas 20, 25 milhas de comprimento e ela já passou ali na frente já.
771.
Oslo departure, Lufthansa 4 Tango Papa at flight level 030.
Lufthansa 4 Tango Papa, Oslo departure identified. Lufthansa 4 Tango Papa, Oslo departure, climb flight level 210.
Climb flight level 210, Lufthansa 4 Tango Papa.
Nordic 4 Golf Mike, contact Oslo Tower on 118.305.
10425, turn left heading 220
Vectors to ILS, left 220 for town 425.
10425, turn left heading 220. 10425, 8 miles from Ogras. Turn right heading 310, descend altitude 4000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 1 left approach.
Turn right heading 315, descending to 4000 to establish on the localizer, and cleared for the ILS 1 Lima approach, TAM 425. Mandou curvar pra esquerda, né?
Oslo departure, Lufthansa 1 Juliet Tango. Climbing through 2,500 feet for 4,000 feet.
Lockstar.
Lufthansa 1 Juliet Tango, Oslo departure, climb flight level 210.
Climbing flight level 210, Lufthansa 1 Juliet Tango.
Lufthansa 1 Juliet Tango, contact
Activating approach
control
phase.
on 118.88.
Scandinavian 7380, say again please, your last transmission was unclear.
Oslo approach, Scandinavian 7380 would like to request current QNH for Gardermoen Airport.
Catch the radio channel.
QNH 1019 at Oslo, Scandinavian 7380.
Oslo departure, Nordic 4 Golf Mike, climbing through 3,200 feet for 4,000 feet.
10425, contact Oslo Tower on 118.305.
Oslo Tower 118.305, TAM 425. Oslo Tower, good afternoon, TAM 425, established ILS 1 Lima. GS Star, Lockstar.
TAM 425, Gardermoen Tower, roger, continue approach for runway 1 left.
Continue approach, runway 1 left, TAM 425.
Sierra Oscar Bravo, negative. Please repeat your last transmission.
Sierra Oscar Bravo, reporting rush zone 1,200 feet.
Radio altimeter alive.
Bravo, we are just above rush zone 1,200 feet, heading 2700. We would like to leave the control zone to proceed with our VFR navigation.
Cara, tem uma aeronave.
TAM 425,
vai passar muito perto da gente,
runway 1 left, cleared to land.
Tá na direita aí. Clear to land, runway 1 left, TAM 425. Não, tá uns 3 milhas pra direita.
905 Kilo Foxtrot Kilo.
Flaps 2. Ok.
10425, roger.
Smile 2, welcome to Oslo. Contact ground on 121.905.
Thank you. Have a good day. Contacting
Flaps
ground
2.
on 121.905.
Gear down.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Cara, a nave ela não perde energia, cara.
Clear to land, Scandinavian 26. Clear to land, runway 19 right, Scandinavian 26.
Gardermoen Tower.
Flaps 3.
Nordic 1354, ready for departure, runway 19 right.
Nordic 1354,
Checked.
runway 19 right, line up and wait.
Flaps full.
Lufthansa 11 Kilo, contact departure on 118.48.
Landing checklist.
Contact departure on 118.48.
Landing, no blow.
11 Kilo.
Scandinavian 19er Foxtrot, contact departure on
Vento de cauda de 8 nós.
118.48.
E que a pista não girou? Não sei. Mas é ativa mesmo.
118.48 for Scandinavian 19 Foxtrot.
On all flight.
Scandinavian 277, contact departure on 118.48. Finnair 9er 12, contact departure on 118.48.
As vermelhas.
118.48, Finnair 9er 12.
Nordic Delta Lima 61, contact departure on 118.48.
Contact departure on 118.48. Norwegian 61.
Continue.
Departure on 118.48, Finnair 9er 12. Viking 235, contact departure on 118.48.
118.48, Viking 235.
Gardermoen Tower, Scanner 462, landing 100.
Catrapinho.
Scandinavian 462, welcome to Oslo. Contact ground on 121.905.
Juro que eu tentei fazer um pouso suave, mas tá bom, tá inteiro.
Tiny 9er55, Gardermoen Tower, contact departure on 118.48.
Auto break off.
Going 118.48, Tiny 9er55.
We have just landed safely at Oslo Airport, Gardermoen. The best landing of all time, rated a 10 out of 10.
118.48 Scandinavian 19 Foxtrot, thank you.
Nordic 4 Golf Mike, welcome to Oslo. Contact ground on 121.905.
121.905, Nordic 4 Golf Mike.
TAM 425, contact ground on 121.905.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ground will be 121.905 for TAM 425, thank you.
is home to the world's first ski jump, Holmenkollen. It's a must-see if you have the time. Also, the city is known for its beautiful fjords and green spaces.
Oslo ground, good afternoon. TAM 425, request taxi to the gate.
The local
After
time
landing
here
checklist.
is 6:31 p.m. Captain Diogo,
Off.
First Officer Stephanie, and the entire crew would like to say goodbye to you now. Thank you for flying with us.
TAM 425, taxi to West Apron 173 at your discretion. Good day.
Taxi to West Apron 173, TAM 425, thank you. West 173, é esse cara aqui, ó. Então a gente vai direto, pega uma curva direita e vai reto de novo, vamos nessa.
759, holding short runway 19 right. Gardermoen departure, this is EasyJet 759, flying runway, heading 19 right, altitude 3,500 feet, climbing for 4,000.
Request clearance for Bodø with information Papa, Thai 955. Cleared to Bodø via the right 1 Alpha departure, departure runway 01 left, climb 4,000 feet, departure 11848, squawk 2562.
5955.
Scandinavian 4434 ready to push.
Scandinavian 4434 cleared for push and start.
Roger. Pushback approved. Scandinavian 4434.
Brother 243 requesting clearance. Cleared the Birken via the Oslo 58 departure runway 1 left, initial climb to 4,000 feet, departure of 118.48, squawk 4374. Brother 243.
Gardermoen ground at stand 327, shutting down, thank you for service.
Oh, tem uma 380 ali, ó.
Smile 2, you're welcome, have a great day. Easy 15 Yankee, contact tower on 118.305.
Tower on 118.305, easy 15 Yankee. Good day.
Nordic 1552 ready to push.
Nordic 1552 cleared for push and start.
Vai reto. Nosso gate é em frente aí.
Ground, Scandinavian 490, pushback approved. I will connect with you when ready for taxi, Scandinavian 490.
Scandinavian 490. Say again your last transmission.
73.
Scandinavian 490, I will contact you when I'm ready for taxi.
Scandinavian 490, copy. Contact when ready for taxi.
Finnair 9012. Push and start approved. Face east.
Push and start approved. Face east.
Parking brake is set.
Over to Town 118.305, Walker 60, good day.
Engines shut down.
Easy 125, request radio check. Easy 125, request clearance to solar.
Cabin crew, all doors in park and cross check.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just parked at Oslo Airport, Gardermoen. Captain Diogo and First Officer Stephanie would like to wish you a wonderful stay here in Oslo, or a beautiful vacation if you're exploring. Thank you for flying with LATAM Brazil Flight 425 today. We hope you have a safe journey
Vamos lá dar
to
uma
your
olhada no
next
380
destination.
enquanto o pessoal
It has
desembarca
been a
aí.
pleasure having you on board, and we look forward to seeing you again. Goodbye and take care. Okay, Captain, all doors in park.
É um modelo bem genérico, né? Um A380 com nariz de Boeing, mas tá bom.
Captain Diogo and the cabin crew are now saying goodbye. We wish you a nice stay here in Oslo or safe ongoing travel.
E aqui tem os 777 da Qatar. Estacionados na grama. Isso aí. Próximo passo a gente vai para Helsinki, capital da Finlândia, etapa 51.
boss was coming.
Show, valeu pra quem acompanhou aí. Estão terminando de desembarcar o resto. A gente volta depois aí pra gente fazer nossa pernada pra Helsinki. Valeu, tamo junto.